So we drinking dark or what?
Yep.
Cool.
Jack
cool.
or something?
Definitely. I've been fucking with the IPAs lately.
You must have been fucking with Mike lately.
Hell yeah, I got to, man. Hey, but the new Dina shit you got, fire, bro. I seen it on a white boy in Fresno.
Oh, man, that shit everywhere, bro. My cousin saw somebody in Oakland with it.
That's fire.
Took a picture and sent me the picture.
Oh, we need them Heineken Zeros for the homies that's purifying their life.
I damn sure ain't drink no Heineken waters. They got a whole
All
clothing
right, bro,
line.
good looks. You have a good one.
Thank you, bro.
It's hot as fuck out here.
He did some bullshit.
Fat Man Scoop.
He got cut. What up, Kimbo Slice?
My nigga, Kung Fu Panda. What's happening, man?
What up,
hey,
karate
that
body?
collective bag you dropped is fire, bro.
Oh, man.
On
I appreciate
everything.
that,
Snap.
man.
What up, man?
Yeah, man.
Chilling, man. Hey, that shit is fire, though. That shit y'all got going, man.
Absolutely.
On
man.
everything, man. We definitely got a collab.
Oh, man, that's nothing. You
Yeah,
already know what it is.
definitely
man.
gonna get at
We
you,
already
bro.
got a whole album recorded on you that we never put out, so we just got to get back in the lab and do what we do best.
Oh, definitely. What y'all got going right now?
Shit, man. Just trying to figure it out for today, man.
I heard that. Man, keep your motherfucking head up, man. I'm about to get up out of here, though, man. On everything, me and Jay got
It'll
some
be
shit
easy
going.
out here, man. You already know.
Oh, all
what
the
to
time,
bring.
bro. It's hot as fuck.
Yeah.
The streets and the weather.
Yes. Turn up in the headphones, that's clear. Rico De Niro. I wanna say thank you, I can never hate you, you made me who I am today. I learned on the go, stay swift on my toes, nobody never paved my way. I wanna say thank you, I can never hate you, you made me who I am today. Separate the real from the fake, Pasadena, I love this place. Never been a chump or a pushover. I the tiger heart of a soldier. Authentic, original, swag culture. Got jokes, played a dozens, I'll bag on you. About cash, can't pass on it. Love the hood, Pasadena got it tatted on me. Still solid and loyal to this category. Never switched up, never tucked, but I buttoned up. Coming clutch, left them in the dust. Nigga, nigga, what? Life's a bitch and she on my nuts. And she like it rough. Hold up, wait, let me ask the blunt. I'm in hell without another puff. Only God can judge, keep it to yourself. I don't give a fuck, that's a bad habit. Like a chiropractic, I'm back at it. It's automatic, can't catch me lagging. Rest during Sabbath, I don't do passive. You confused, got the rules backwards. Time is money, so I move faster. Turn my page to a new chapter. What it do, I got my boo stacking. And she smooth with the whoop swagger. Uncouth and the crew active. Be a fool if I lose passion. Setting trends in they old fashioned. Fresh to death, close casket. Each bar, see I'm soul snatching. Like a car, need my flow mastered. Go for broken, don't choke at it. What I smoke has it, don't matter cause I won't stagger. High as fuck, think a Jake Slatter. Got bread but haven't ate a platter. Still stuck in the sand, which way should I get about it? Play it safe and just focus on my greatest talent. I'm the one that won't complain about it. You told me everything ain't real. Told me don't worry how they feel. When times was bad you held me close. That's why I love you from the soul. I wanna say thank you, I can never hate you, you made me who I am today. I learned on the go, stay swift on my toes, nobody never paved my way. I wanna say thank you, I can never hate you, you made me who I am today. Separate the real from the fake, Pasadena, I love this place.
If you receive a stimulus.
Without Master P and No Limit Records, artists like the Migos and Gucci Mane wouldn't even be around today. Most rap fans have no idea about the wild story of how Master P and his label completely dominated the game and put Southern hip-hop on the map. So today, we're breaking it all down. Master P came up in New Orleans in a wild area of the city called the Calliope Projects. The Calliope Projects started out as cheap homes for working class families, but by the time P was growing up there, it had become one of the most brutal areas in the city. Gangs were fighting over the turf every day and bringing drugs into the neighborhood, and in less than 20 years, almost 100 people were murdered there. Master P and his homies were active in the streets, but he had plans of making it out of the trenches and into the NBA. He got a scholarship to play for the University of Houston, but in his freshman year, he messed his knee up and transferred out to Oakland, California to study business administration instead. Master P knew he couldn't go back to New Orleans because there was nothing but death and violence waiting for him there. He told XXL that he was getting into a lot of trouble before he left and all of his friends were dying young. Master P wanted to get his family out of the trenches, and it all started in California. While he was out west, Master P suffered a loss that eventually turned him into a millionaire. His grandfather was killed in a work accident at a hospital in New Orleans, and P ended up getting $10K out of the settlement. P had already been making beats and writing rhymes. He was producing for a crew called 12 Gauge and the Hit Squad. Master P was making his own music and selling it out of the trunk of his car too. And when the settlement money hit, he used the tragedy to level up his career and opened up a record store called No Limit Records. At the same time, he started a crew called the Real Untouchables, aka True, with two of his brothers, C Murda and Silk the Shocker, his wife, and a bunch of homies. They put out their first project, Mind of a Psychopath, in 1990 and were trying to break into the West Coast scene. But that same year, Master P suffered another huge loss. P's brother, Kevin Miller, was still in New Orleans at the time and was allegedly moving weight in the street. It's not clear exactly what went down, but Kevin ended up getting murdered and Master P started going even harder in the booth. He had already lost a ton of friends and family to the streets, and he was ready to do whatever it took to keep more of them from dying. Master P dropped his first solo album in '91 and was grinding even harder in the industry. He started opening up for huge artists like Tupac, and everywhere he went, he kept a trunk full of tapes to sell at the shows. Instead of trying to sign with a major label, Master P stayed independent and started signing local artists to No Limit. For the next couple of years, P and the rest of the crew were releasing music at a crazy pace. He wasn't trying to compete with dudes like Tupac in the West or Nas in the East and be the most lyrical. Master P just wanted to give the fans music they could vibe to and felt real. P was trying to put a lot of people on in the West Coast, but back then, they weren't getting a lot of attention. He wanted to get the label poppin' and turn everyone into stars. But the first few years were tough. Back then it looked like it might not work out for No Limit, but then he moved back to New Orleans and everything changed. A lot of the West Coast rappers decided to stay out there instead of following No Limit to Louisiana. But Master P didn't have any problems finding new artists to work with like Mystical, Lil Mac, and Soulja Slim. The rappers were obviously important for the label, but the biggest win for No Limit was when Master P linked up with a producer named KLC. KLC came up in the projects, but had a lifetime of experience with music too. His dad was a saxophone player, and in the 80s, KLC started producing beats. He linked up with his homies Moby Dick, Craig Bazile, and Odell Vickers Jr. to make a production team called Beats by the Pound, and they're the ones who helped take No Limit to the next level. The first No Limit project they worked on was a compilation called Down South Hustlers, Bouncing and Swinging, which had features from legendary artists like DJ Screw, UGK, and MJG. 95 was a huge year for the label. Master P dropped his 99 Ways to Die EP, his artist Mia X started popping off, and True scored one of their biggest hits when they dropped the track I'm Bout It Bout It. Master P's whole plan was to drop so much music that nobody could ignore them. And since they were still independent, they could release new projects whenever they wanted without anyone telling them what to do. Major labels have been reaching out for years, but P always turned them down because he didn't want to give up a bunch of money to someone else for no reason. Back then, if you signed with a major label, they pretty much ran your life and took most of the money you made off record sales, merch, and everything else. But Master P changed the whole game. The early years out in California didn't put his name in the mainstream, but P was building up his pockets the whole time. In 92, he sold over 150K records. Then in 94, his third album cleared $250,000 in sales and put $900K in the No Limit bank account. Priority Records had been trying to sign him for a few years, but